Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Engage. Well, last episode, after adopting a couple of animals as well as 3 more characters after our Flora Mill Town battle, we returned to the Somniel with 2 shopkeepers to expand our home base's functionality. Checking out these new options, including the ring chamber and exercising for stat buffs, we now continue. Look at this, huh? Me here with you. Thanks for giving this old armor a hand. Need a weapon? You're in the right place. Blades, bows, axes, tomes, I got them all.
So, about the armory.
Buy or sell weapons here. The armory's inventory will increase as the story progresses and new goods arrive. Surge. Let's just see what's on offer first. Slim swords, faster, or less, kind of not as heavy. High hit, less physical attack. But, it has the extra avoidance. Compact axes, a light, unusually accurate axe. Infinite. Javelin's only on a 1, hand axe is only on a 1. Surge can be bought. A basic attack term that can only be used in close combat. Its magical attack is higher. Its hit is infinity? I take it that means it doesn't miss. Speed lower, avoidance lower. Initiate art. A basic attacks, it does not attack twice. But high dodge rate. Higher hit. There's some interesting stuff to already see here. Mini bow? So basically everything has a variety which gives them high dodge. Now we've also got lots of weapons that have been put into the convoy by the look of things, right? From that update text. Now, how do I view it? Assuming I can get more of these time crystals after all. Inventory. I haven't used that yet. Time to organize my equipment. You can optimize equipment too. So I've got slim swords on you, is it? You are a sword using caster. A steel sword for some extra physical attack, lower speeds, etc. Ton of vulneraries were picked up. Still lance, still axe, and still bow need to be handed out. I think I might want to buy a surge in time. May as well get that on you. Get the steel lance on Alfred. Gives him an option as well. Steel axe, I guess, would go on Boucheron. And the hand axe. It works like that, does it? Not a bad trade after all. Javelin's on you. Store a ranger. I guess I'd have to store it. It's probably the easiest way to go about doing things. Take the javelin there. We'll see. The other thing is a steel bow, isn't it? So that would have to be on Etier. Yep, I knew this. The menuing would begin soon enough. And here we are. So I probably want to buy...
Well, hey there.
Some surges, because they seem pretty cool. They can attack twice, right? Depends if we outspeed or not, but if we're ever stuck in a defensive situation, it's not terrible, I would have thought. Costs a lot, though.
Here you go.
I might end up with another surge, so we'll just give one to Selena only.
Take care.
Alright, support, you say?
Okay.
Love how lively the Somniel is these days. Plus, I get to talk to you every day, which is the best.
Divine Fram?
Oh, sorry. Am I distracting you?
Well, you're not distracting me.
Oops. Sorry. See, I'm here in my capacity as a president of the Divine Dragon Fan Club.
I have a fan club?
Yep. Our mission is to support you. That's why I'm here giving you extra motivation.
Huh. Thanks for cheering me on. But could you maybe not do it so close?
You bet. I can stand back a little. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our favorite dragon? You! Y-O-U!
That didn't help.
I'm not sure that would have increased our support level. Just saying. That actually adds pages to the notebook too about people? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, yeah, we got a second page now. Likes the Divine Dragon, flowers, fashion, exercise, beats, cheering for people, dislikes cleaning, studying, scary stories, difficult books, lectures, the awkwardness of falling down while all alone. I mean, that's the best time to fall down, though. Let's face it. No one knows. Right, there are some other support relationships going on. Fram and Vanda.
Fram!
Huh?
Why are you loafing about? I told you to sort through the offerings.
Oops. I completely forgot.
Grant me the patience. How do you manage to bungle even the smallest task? This is exactly why I fear for your future.
I meant to do it, honest. It just kinda slipped my mind.
You know I will not credit that excuse. Forgetting is the same as doing nothing at all. Imagine how disappointed your parents would be if they found out. Fram, I have high expectations for you and your brother. You are my successors, after all. For my peace of mind, and to honor the mother and father who left you in my care, do better.
Yes, sir. This is the last time I let you down, Vander. Promise.
Very good.
Sure, the last. The very last. Still don't know how these actually generate, but we'll figure out. Maybe there's only a few you can actually do per person. That's all my supports. Bonds are neutral with everyone. Like, we got bond points, obviously. We didn't reach any fresh holes at this point in time. Okay, there's some more stuff this way. Now, the thing is, while I'm gathering stuff and checking out the Somniel in between chapters, and it's definitely a lot smaller than a certain school, I do wonder how long things are going to get with all these training. Oh god, I just remembered a place we need to check out.
Uh-huh.
No matter where I look, it's also lovely and picturesque. That's a nice clothes. That's a nice clothes. Yeah, I can words. Something else got pretty busy, yeah. Hard to believe we used to be the only ones up here. Wasn't that long. To be honest, you got good clothes too. Why am I dressed like this? I feel like I stick out like a sore thumb. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's an interesting message in the chat. We've got a ban evader, supposedly, it says. What? Okay, the arena's locked up, and that's not available at this point in time. Well, last item to get is over here. Yeah, we got a bot in the chat for the Twitch, but that's the first time I've seen a message that says on the top, possible ban evader. A pretty pebble. Never seen that before. Hello. The air in the grotto is suffused with a mysterious aura. Hello.
Oh my. What in the world is this creature?
Ah, so you have found it at last.
Vander, what do you know about this little one?
Not much, unfortunately. It began to appear shortly before you awoke from your slumber. Queen Lumera once said it is something of a guardian spirit for the Somniel. Claimed to have played with it in her youth.
She did? So, this creature has been alive for a very long time. You know, I do feel a sort of affinity toward it.
It seems to have taken a liking to you as well, Divine One. Would it please you to care for it? If it is truly the guardian spirit of the Somniel, doing so may bring some manner of benefit.
What a great idea! Now that I've met it, I'd like us to be friends. Let's see. I'll call you...
Oh, I knew it'd be Sommie! I was like, I could name it? No, it's definitely Sommie. It's like I have an imagination. Sommie. It's just like Clam and Fram's names. It's just like, come on, parents, do better. It's like, oh, what do we need for a baby? Pram. Oh, Pram. Fram, Clam. Oh, yeah, Jam. Yeah. We'll wean them on that. Like, come on. Don't name twins rhymey names. This is where I've insulted someone who has a rhymey twin names. Sure, it's Sommie.
Yes, I like that name. It's nice to meet you. I hope you like your new name.
It looks well pleased. Don't forget to say hello to it when next you see it around.
Did it just appear here? The enigmatic Sommie has watched over this land for untold ages. If you take good care of Sommie, something wonderful might happen. How do I feed you? What do I feed you with? Manure? What do you like to eat? Red vegetables? Potato? I'll give you a peach. It loved me a little bit. Did it just shed bond fragments? Yeah. I can keep feeding you? How much can... Wait. It was a rare fruit. Okay, it seems to like that too. Interestingly, I didn't actually increase anything. So I'm assuming we can only feed it once to get something up. We will trial this out by using not a rare thing. This thing better get rotund with how much I'm feeling it's just... Okay, so once per chapter, we can pet it. Oh, that increased bond too. But only the first petting does anything. Doesn't seem very impressed by the third petting. It pooped out some more bond fragments. We can also dress it up. Accessories. Oh my god. I think it's either the sharp shades or the bold brows. I'll go bold brows in the honor of Jude, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Woolly wings, cheerful charm, a rump ribbon, flutter friend, or grand garb. Let's go with the woolly wings, maybe. Yeah, I'll go with the woolly wings. Watch out, the wearer may start to believe they can fly, so stay away from cliffs. If I doom this poor Sommie creature, they'll look permanently angry. Sommie's always going to be angry now. Strong eyebrows, what do you mean? Alright, last place we've haven't checked if it's open or not open yet is over here. And that will be another Somniel trip, but of course a long one because we were unlocking stuff. That is locked up for now, so the other place I want to go is... I'm assuming it would tell me if there was fishing and stuff available. You just never know, do ya? Alright, looks like it's almost to our next chapter then. I shouldn't need to buy too much stuff after all. Have I not spoke to you yet?
Ah, hello, Divine One.
I really haven't.
Magnificent.
Such magnificent scenery here. I look forward to taking a stroll through the gardens. Look at everyone being so dressed. Well dressed. It's random. Right, this is locked up. Good. Everything's locked up, unavailable. So that means we've done everything, apart from sleep in our room again. I wonder if anyone talks to me or something? I don't know. Bows with exclamation mark easily land critical hits, do they? That's good to know. Sounds like someone's coming in while I'm sleeping, you creep.
Yoo-hoo, I'm here. Sound asleep, huh?
Just shout at me.
I know that sleepy face so well. But you better wake up soon, or it's tickle time. The Divine Dragon is awake! Feeling a bit of deja vu? Well, good morning.
I think Fram's gonna murder me at some point. I don't know. Wake up to an ally for the first time. Hooray! I'm getting vibes. I don't know. Bit weird. Bit random. Life's good. We're leveling up. I'm assuming that we can continue leveling our bond now with Marv quite nicely. Hi guys. Don't just go randomly up to where my room is and stare at the door. Sure that won't creep anyone out whatsoever. Everyone's doing some weird stuff, you know? Okay, we got a sport conversation with Frem done. Activity first time, a bond ring, melded bond rings, 5 B rank bond rings, and S rank bond ring. We polished some rings, we woke up to an ally, we bought a weapon, we bought an item. I have more bond fragments to make more rings with in the future. Oh, gotcha. Right, back to the world map then. So I don't know how long an actual session in here is going to take, but when everything's unlocking, it's going to take longer. Be interesting to find out later on how long, if we go there, the time overall is. That's Killer Kens who comes in with the 59 months of sub. Thank you very much. Deployment rankings. Well, connected to the network, you can see which units and emblems players commonly employed on a map. This knowledge may be useful as you consider which units to deploy. Oh, okay. Clan. I mean, yeah, you don't really have that much choice, do you? Right, we're in chapter 5. You could literally spoil stuff, couldn't you, a little bit? By just going into that and seeing what ones were there. It's like, oh, that guy. Upon learning that Lucia invaded Firene Castle, the Divine Dragon's army hastens to Queen Eve. Let's begin the chapter. So the story continues.
There's the castle.
It's so quiet. Where are our knights? Or the Elysian soldiers, for that matter?
You said they were marching toward the castle when you left. They've probably made their way inside.
But then, what of the townsfolk? What of Mother?
Let's hurry.
Hate to break it to you, Queenie, but our forces have taken the castle. This is the part where you tell me where you've got the ring stashed in here.
Who's to say?
Is it inside the castle? Out on the grounds? I'm asking all polite-like. Come on! Ooh.
I'm not in the habit of speaking to lowly vermin. That's all that you are, the lot of you.
The mouth on this one. You think I won't gut you where you stand?
I'd recommend against it, darling.
Lady Zephyr!
After all, Her Majesty can't tell us much of value if she's dead. Now, I come bearing news. One of our soldiers said he spotted the princess fleeing before we arrived. How curious. Did you perhaps give that daughter of yours the ring for safekeeping? Oh, well, isn't this tragic? We'd simply hate to resort to violence. You leave us no choice. By virtue of your silence, we will now kill every living soul in this castle one by one.
Please, no!
Mother!
Mother, we're here!
Alfred, Saline.
Oh, look. The kids are home.
You Elysian scum! Get away from her!
Who's going to make us? I'm glad you've come. Now we can see for ourselves if the princess has the ring.
No! Please, leave my children alone!
Of course, as long as you tell me where the ring is. Ah, young Saline does have it, doesn't she? We'll have to kill her then. The prince too, for good measure. Take Her Majesty away. We'll continue our conversation later if need be.
Unhand me!
Mother! Let her go!
All right, enough with the dramatics. Huh? You look familiar. No, it couldn't be. Who are you?
I am the Divine Dragon.
Such lies. Lumera is the last of her kind.
Shows what you know. The Divine One was asleep for 1,000 years.
Really? When did that beastly woman have a child? Very well. Perhaps you can tell me what happened to dear Lumera then. I've been so worried about her since that awful battle at Elyos Castle.
How do you know about that?
How indeed.
You stole the rings? You killed my mother?
She died? Oh, that poor dear.
Murderer. I will avenge her.
Why, I didn't kill her. I will say your coming here was quite helpful. Assuming you are the beast's offspring. Because that means you have them, don't you? The rings of the Hero King and the Holy Knight.
You'll never take them. Never. You were after our ring.
I won't waste my breath on explanations, but I will tell you this. The Kingdom of Elusia has freed Lord Sombron from his imprisonment.
The Fell Dragon has returned? No.
Of course, even we couldn't have accounted for... you. His return must have awoken you. Show a little gratitude.
You're wrong. I awoke because of my mother. Because she waited for me. All these years.
A touching tale, I'm sure. Now, if you'll excuse me.
The red and blues are continuing here on various characters. They make you very interested. Use of color. Oh, I gotta connect to the internet.
Wait! What can we do? To start, we defeat these soldiers and take back the castle. I'm not going to let them hurt Queen Ev, or anyone else.
Get the rings. No prisoners.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I like the look of this area to begin with, if you know what I mean. Like, so basically, death happened here in general. Some soldier or something got, like, wrecked over here. Oh, hello. Is there a thief somewhere? And then you look at the things like, okay, there was a lot of death happening at this door for some reason. Why was this door so deathly destructible? And lots of enemies died there in general. And then you've got this guy. This the instant guy we noticed is like, yeah, he's the one who gets slaughtered on the first turn, isn't he? Poor guy. Just like there, the purple thing that's just like, yeah, he dies. Everyone kills him first. That's the way it works. That's the way of the world here, I'm afraid. Right, as for overall reaching of areas here, the question is where I go first. We have 11 defense that he's supposedly got. I can actually push you up quite well onto that. The question is, can you kill it in one blow or not? Or do I just go left and let other enemies move into position for us ever so nicely? That seems to be about right, really, doesn't it? So, the interesting enemies in terms of range are these ones. If we're not going to the door and we're going up the chest path first. This rickety wall here is destructible, by the way. Of course, you go from the start, you can recharge your emblem power. But I mean, this is what's interesting. I like how the archer is set to attack you from 2 range across that alleyway, but heading this way seems to be about right. Also, because we probably want to stop the thief. So yeah, it's about these ranges, really. As long as I can get myself into a point where I can move that direction and avoid said ranges, it'll probably work out just about fine. Of course, if we want, we can always just stick you at the front and you can literally survive everything. Like, actually, you can literally survive everything except these axes over here. So you can push forward. You can draw a lot of fire if you wish to, sir. I do wonder if I could just warp in and just go badoom on Elyos here. He is an axe fire backup. He's got a red crystal to his name. What does that mean? He's got a Seraph Robe. Expend to grant max HP to 5+5 to use it permanently. Yeah, we want one of them. Do you drop a staff then? That's what I'm wondering. No, that's just showing that you have healed and your Iron Body Art. Apart from that, you drop an item. Rider's Bane, so bad. Don't want to really mess with that. You drop an item, which is the vulnerary. That's about it. In terms of positioning, I think we're pretty much fine, to be honest. There's no casters in this first row. In fact, there doesn't seem to be any casters in the battle, apart from the healer. Which kind of means that our Armor Knight's going to have the run of the field. At the moment. That's the expectation. Remember, only one person needs to die.
The door's locked. What should we do?
There's no time to find the key. Let's use brute force to knock it down.
You can destroy doors by attacking them. A thief can use the door command to unlock a door instead of destroying it, though, by the way. Right, we are going to head hard.
What's our move?
Left. And with your overall attack, you should actually be able to deal with quite a few of these. Do none of these affect your speed, by the way? Oh, that does affect it quite a bit. 0-0 back, though. Oh, pillars are plus avoidance. I didn't knew that. They could be moved through. They weren't actually a thing. Oh. Whoops. Down here's pretty good then.
Understood.
So if I move here, how many people can attack me? Only 2.
Whatever you say.
So I intended to move you there to finish that guy off, but now that's not as easy as I first thought.
My apologies.
That's poor guy who dies first.
My will is firm.
This is the overall range we've got of our opponents here. In terms of who can reach what, it's basically this archer that can reach to this level. It's got 12 of physical attack, which means that a lot of our guys can take not that much damage. We could even let that attack come onto you to just lure you in a little bit.
As your steward.
I'm sorry. Steward means getting beaten the crap out of by everyone. I apologize for what that actually means.
Whatever you say.
It's just the way it is. I could use Chain Guard and see what that does, but... Well, it just heals me instead, doesn't it?
I'm listening.
As your steward.
Right, everyone to this side.
The castle's under siege. Mighty fine time to nab some treasure.
I think. Friend will appear.
Thieves? Here? Now? That's the last thing we need. We'd better stop them.
I'm trying to. Oh, you don't need a thief to open a chest. If an enemy takes a treasure first, you can recover it by defeating that enemy. Successful pull. They don't get breaks on an attack they choose to do themselves, even though they're hit with a weapon. Did he get a team-up attack then?